Scout Automobile, welcome to back. Today we are diving into a machine that feels like a thunderstorm on four wheels, a legend reborn with modern power, attitude and pure muscle energy. Imagine standing on a quiet street at night, the air is still, the lights reflect off polished asphalt, and suddenly a deep thunderous rumble shakes the ground. That sound is not just any car. That sound belongs to the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454, a name that instantly wakes up the hearts of muscle car lovers around the world. For decades, the Nova name has carried a special place in automotive history. Back in the golden era of American muscle, the Nova SS was known for one thing: raw, unapologetic power. It was the kind of car that didn't ask for attention, it demanded it. And now in 2026, that legacy returns stronger, louder and more aggressive than ever before. The moment you see the new Nova SS 454, you immediately realize this is not just a redesign, this is a resurrection. The body looks sharp, muscular, and brutally confident. Every line carved into the metal feels intentional, like the designers wanted the car to look fast even when it's standing still. The front end carries a wide, aggressive grille, with razor-sharp LED headlights that glow like the eyes of a predator waiting to strike. As the light hits the sculpted hood, you notice the massive power bulge rising proudly in the center. That hood scoop is not just for style, it's a promise of the monster hiding underneath. The stance is lower and wider than previous Novas, giving the car an intimidating road presence. When this machine rolls down the street, people don't just look, they stare, moving along the side profile. The heritage becomes even clearer. The long hood and short rear deck instantly remind enthusiasts of the legendary muscle cars from the late 60s and early 70s. But everything feels sharper, more modern. Massive performance wheels sit inside flared fenders, giving the Nova a planted, aggressive posture. The blacked-out trim pieces, aerodynamic mirrors, and bold character lines create a perfect balance between classic muscle and modern performance. Then comes the rear, and this is where the Nova SS 454 shows its true attitude. The taillights stretch across the back in a sleek yet retro-inspired design. A bold SS badge sits proudly in the center, reminding everyone that this is not just another sports coupe. Beneath the bumper, quad performance exhaust tips hint at the thunder waiting to erupt when the engine awakens. But the real heart of the Nova SS 454 lies beneath that sculpted hood. The number 454 is not just decoration, it represents one of the most iconic big block engine sizes in muscle car history. For 2026, engineers have reimagined that legendary spirit using modern engineering. The result is a monstrous V8 power plant, delivering brutal horsepower and torque that feels almost unstoppable. The moment the engine starts, the car comes alive with a deep mechanical roar. It's not a synthetic sound pumped through speakers, it's real, raw, and emotional. Every press of the accelerator sends a wave of power through the drivetrain, launching the Nova forward with explosive force. This car doesn't just accelerate, it attacks the road. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in a blink of an eye. The rear wheels grip the pavement as the engine screams toward redline. Drivers feel a surge of adrenaline as the car rockets forward, reminding them that muscle cars were never about being quiet or polite. They were built to make your heart race. Yet the 2026 Nova SS 454 is not just about brute strength. Chevrolet engineers have also given the car modern performance technology to match its power. The chassis has been reinforced for improved rigidity, allowing the suspension to deliver better handling and stability at high speeds. Performance-tuned dampers keep the car planted through corners while still providing a comfortable ride during everyday driving. Feels precise and confident, giving the driver full control of the machine even when pushing hard on winding roads. High-performance brakes bring the car to a stop with impressive force, ensuring that all that power can be controlled safely. Step inside the cabin and the transformation from classic muscle to modern performance becomes even more impressive. The interior of the Nova SS 454 combines retro inspiration with advanced technology. The seats are deeply bolstered sport seats wrapped in premium leather and performance materials, designed to keep the driver firmly in place during aggressive driving. Across the dashboard, a wide digital display provides real-time performance information. Drivers can monitor horsepower output, torque delivery, lap times, and even G-force levels. It's like having a racing telemetry system right inside your muscle car. But Chevrolet didn't forget about comfort and everyday usability. The cabin includes a premium sound system, advanced climate control, wireless smartphone connectivity, and a large infotainment screen that seamlessly integrates navigation, media, and vehicle settings. Ambient lighting glows softly across the interior at night, creating an atmosphere that feels both luxurious and sporty. Every button, every surface, every detail has been designed to make the driver feel connected to the machine. Another highlight of the Nova SS454 is the driving experience itself. Multiple drive modes allow drivers to transform the car's personality instantly. In comfort mode, the Nova behaves like a refined Grand Tourer, smooth and composed. But switch into sport or track mode, and the car becomes an entirely different beast. The throttle response sharpens, the exhaust note grows louder, the suspension tightens, and the steering becomes more aggressive. Suddenly the Nova feels like it's ready to dominate the racetrack. And yet what truly makes the 2026 Nova SS454 special is the emotion it delivers. In an age where many vehicles are becoming silent electric machines, this car proudly celebrates the visceral thrill of a roaring V8 engine, the vibration through the steering wheel, the thunder from the exhaust, the feeling of power under your right foot. It's an experience that reminds drivers why they fell in love with cars in the first place. Car enthusiasts around the world have been waiting for a moment like this, a true muscle icon returning with modern performance while staying loyal to its roots. The Nova SS454 is not trying to be subtle or quiet. It's proud of what it is, a bold, powerful American muscle car built for those who crave excitement. Imagine taking this machine out on a long open highway, the sun setting on the horizon, the road stretching endlessly ahead, and the deep roar of the engine echoing through the air. With every mile, the Nova feels alive, eager, unstoppable. Even when parked, the car has a presence that's impossible to ignore. People gather around it, admiring the design, taking photos, asking questions. Because the Nova SS454 is more than transportation. It's a symbol of passion, performance, and heritage. Collectors, enthusiasts, and everyday drivers alike are already talking about this machine as one of the most exciting muscle car revivals of the decade. It captures the rebellious spirit of classic American performance while delivering the technology and refinement modern drivers expect. And perhaps the most exciting part is that the Nova SS454 reminds the automotive world of something important, that driving should always be emotional. It should make your heart beat faster, your hands grip the wheel tighter, and your smile grow wider every time you press the accelerator. As the automotive industry continues to evolve, cars like the Nova SS454 keep the spirit of muscle alive. They remind us that power, sound, and raw mechanical energy will always have a place in the world of performance. So when you hear that thunderous roar echoing down the street, when the ground trembles slightly as a powerful machine approaches, there's a good chance you're witnessing the rebirth of a legend. The 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS454 isn't just another car release. It's a statement, a declaration that muscle cars are far from finished, and for drivers who crave excitement, speed, and unforgettable presence, the legend has truly returned.